So here's something about social media that just got me this week. So I did a video. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, and I appreciate the engagement. It was on the comfort women in Korea because I'm directly connected to it by being born in an abortion clinic in Korea. But somebody from YouTube that I don't know personally got a hold of it and posted a portion of it with how Asian women don't want to be involved with white men anymore, American men, I'm not sure. But whatever it is, they posted it. And a friend of mine sent it to me, and then another friend sends it, and another friend sends it because apparently this person has a really big following. His name is Anton Daniels. Turned out that he's from Detroit, which is where I'm from, and we know some of the same people. And so I shouldn't have done this, but I go back to YouTube because I just started engaging in it because TikTok was acting so wonky. I couldn't get my videos to upload. And so I went there, and then I usually just watch videos of cats and babies on that. So I went through it and I posted a couple of videos, and I made some because some of the comments from his stuff was wild. Like, my feelings were hurt, to be honest. I don't know what the number is at now, but there's like over 500 comments of people. And some of it, a lot of it was on the filter I used. And so I made another video without a filter the other day and posted up because I'm not ashamed of how I look without a filter. I'm just lazy as hell about makeup and things on the days that I don't have to get dressed and do work stuff. So it's just kind of one of those things. Plus, I think the filters are cute. But anyway, I mean, I consider it like makeup anyway. But anyway, so there's a lot of conversation on that. And then so many people felt like I was directly attacking them somehow. So therefore, they were just saying how, just some of the stuff they were saying was just like, oh, damn, I felt like I was getting punched in the face. But then it got me thinking about what social media is and why we use it. Many of us, I mean, there are people like Anton who make a lot of money doing it because he has a really good following, and I appreciate the engagement, right? But this isn't my job. I do this, like I said, it's for my personal enjoyment. It's a little guilty pleasure I have. But over the years that TikTok has been around, I have had a lot of personal growth within myself. So some of the things that I find poignant, important, part of my studies as a psychologist and the work I do, some of the things I just like to share because they're important to me, and I think not everyone's aware. And through that, I have connected with many of you who have touched my heart so much and have encouraged me to make more videos and share more stories from my life because of my book. So in doing so, you have inspired me to really dig deep in my book. And it has pulled out some stuff that I knew it needed to come out, but it just was hard and emotionally draining, physically like impacted me in a lot of ways. So, but in any case, I'm on track and I'll be done and have it ready for you all in the time that I said, March 1st, beginning of National Women's Month. But I thought about social media and what it means and how no matter how big of a following you have, no matter how small of a following you have to acknowledge social media is a powerful tool. And whatever you choose to share, number one, it's forever because the internet is forever, right? But the other thing is that there are people who are impacted by it, good or bad. Your content makes a difference in somebody's day. And for those of you typing stuff about how I look, whether my white boyfriend dumped me, for the record, that's not the case. My first husband was white that I had all my kids with, and then I had another husband who was black, and that's not something that's a factor for me, nationality wise. So there's that. But I can't go and defend myself and answer to every person. But I think it's important that every now and then pick from the pile and address it. Like Anton Daniels, thank you for engaging in my content and sharing it, because a lot of people know me because of you, good or bad, because I think eventually they'll figure out that I'm a decent human being and that I've done some things with my life despite stuff, and I'm not a victim by any means. I don't believe in living in the victim mentality. But to all of you who out there who have suffered in the hands of people that hurt you when you were little, sexual trauma, adult trauma, whatever the other people's devious and monstrous behaviors impacting you, is not your responsibility to suffer and be quiet because you want to stay tough. Because being tough, it's a weakness of its own when you don't address your own stuff, when you don't address the truth about who you are, when you don't address the truth about what happened to you, what decisions you made, the consequences of all the things put together that makes who you are today. So yeah, thank you, Anton. Hope we get to meet one of these days when I'm in Detroit.